Thank you, everyone. If you're not familiar with CSAC, California State Association of Counties, they are an organization that represents all 58 counties in the state of California and the nearly 40 million residents. And they represent what counties do, what counties stand for, the structure of counties. And oftentimes, there are counties that do things unique amongst all counties and deserve some recognition. And so we at Riverside County are today going to honor one of those recognitions. So I'd like to invite Jacqueline Wong Hernandez to come up. Jacqueline is a friend and a significant management officer um, representing CSAC. She is the Chief Policy Officer, and I'm excited to have her here. And Michael is our very dedicated CSAC photographer, filmographer, all of those things. All of the above, yes. So, Jacqueline, the mic is yours.
Okay. Thank you for having us here. Thank you, President, immediate past president of CSAC, Washington, and board chair for having us here to present a 2023 Challenge Award to the County of Riverside. CSAC has been providing strong advocacy on behalf of all counties for nearly 130 years now. We do so in partnership with county leaders from around the state, all 58 counties. And in that partnership, Riverside County is absolutely critical. I'd like to say a few thank yous, and actually more thank yous than normal. It's been really exciting to see you all here today. Want to thank Supervisor Gutierrez for your involvement in our association and in the National Association of Counties, Supervisor Spiegel for being the vice chair of our Health and Human Services Policy Committee, helping to shape that policy for all counties, and Supervisor Perez for welcoming us to your district just a few weeks ago and for your continued involvement in CSAC. I also need to recognize County Executive Jeff Van Wagenen for being an incredible leader among his peers and always, always, always saying yes to digging in and doing whatever work needs to be done on a special project. Oh, and yes, and he is the president of the California Association of County Executives, but always leaning in to tell that county story and to lead any group and do anything that could be asked to empower counties. You all have a really special county here, and I'm really honored to be here today. So in addition to our advocacy efforts, the California State Association of Counties also delivers professional development for county employees and elected officials through our CSAC Institute for Excellence in County Government. But my favorite thing that we do is recognize counties for the incredible work that they do. And that's what I'm here to do today by presenting one of the 2023 Challenge Awards to the County of Riverside for the program Connecting Youth to Housing and Opportunities. So as you know, as you all know, CSAC has been leading a lot of efforts in Sacramento around homelessness and combating homelessness. Last year, we launched our at-home plan, which is a comprehensive and holistic approach to developing a system-wide plan for, reducing and ending ultimately homelessness in California. And it relies on 6 pillars, which are accountability, transparency, outreach, housing, mitigation, and economic opportunity. And we're really thankful for the board's efforts. You were one of the first boards to endorse at home, and especially to our immediate past president Washington's leadership on developing that plan. And so you all have your own homelessness efforts that you've been engaged in here and really leading on. And one of them is why we're here today. And so out of the nearly 400 entries that we received in 2023, Riverside County has won one of the 14 challenge awards we're giving statewide. And that was determined by a diverse judging panel from all over the state and all different levels of county government. And so, a little about the award. Riverside County identified key challenges contributing to youth homelessness, such as lack of affordable housing and support for foster youth transitioning out of care. And the county devised a holistic approach focusing on leadership, empowerment, engagement, and collaboration in order to provide immediate and long-term assistance and to create long-term change in the county. And so innovative initiatives like involving homeless youth in the resource decisions and hosting the Come and Be Connected events were things that really caught the eye of our judges. Riverside County's initiatives led to a consistent increase in the number of individuals that were served in the past 3 years, indicating that effectiveness. And there's been a notable reduction in the homelessness population based on this effort, which really demonstrates its efficacy. And we're excited to see other counties get to do similar things. So these achievements, coupled with the project's commitment to improving collaborative homelessness response, really impressed our judges and are something we're excited about being able to bring to other counties and see them able to replicate similar efforts. And so it's a great honor to present that challenge award for connecting youth to housing and opportunities to the board of Riverside. And I don't know if you have staff here that were a part of this. And we really want to congratulate you as a board, your county, and the staff that made this possible.
We want to bring up Tanya Turner. Thank you, Tanya. Come on up, Tanya Turner. And you guys can stand over here and I'll let. So were those the end of your comments? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snatch the mic from you, but we're so proud. I'm going to let my colleagues talk a bit. We know what you're doing here. It's nice to see the rest of the state recognize that effort because at the end of the day, we all win when we're making, when we're innovating programs that move the needle on homelessness, especially our most vulnerable population. Other counties learn from that effort as we learn from their efforts. So thank you for that and congratulations to all of us.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think I just want to say it's an honor that the CSAC is recognizing the County of Riverside, specifically HWS, for their incredible work in addressing homelessness. And Tanya, I do got to say, you and your team, you really do think out of the box. You're very innovative. Every time I've come up with something, hey, what do you think about this? You tweak it, you figure out how to do it, and you're very innovative to address homelessness. So I want to thank your team for that.
I think what it takes is the passion and your leadership, Tanya, and the passion that you show, and in fact, the whole department. And that's what has kept us ahead of everybody else. And I look forward to seeing the other innovative things that your department can come up with, because I know you guys do so much team thinking and the collaboration that you have within the department and with other departments. And I think that's what really sets us ahead of everybody else. So thank you for your leadership, bringing your team together, being inclusive, and of course, that passion.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, CSAC, for all the work that you've been doing over the course of many years, as well as the relationship that we've been building with the County of Riverside. It wasn't too long ago, Tanya, that you were in my district, in our district. I didn't realize until then that you were a hometown girl from the area, growing up in Cathedral City. And I obviously appreciate that because you know the area very well. I've always said that we as policymakers up here are only as good as our staff. Our staff really at the end of the day are the individuals that get the job done, and we basically are the folks that potentially are the face or sign something or say yes or no. But the moment that breaks down within staff, that means leadership, and we as policymakers break down as well. So it's important that we do everything possible to support you, support our staff, value you, provide you what you need in order to be successful, because you're successful means we're all successful. Means CSAC is successful. Means that County of Riverside is successful. Means that those of us that are up here as policymakers are successful at the end of the day. and with the goal of justice and ensuring that people have access to housing, and we fight homelessness, it's our responsibility and obligation to ensure that we are there for you as you are there for us. So, thank you very much.
Well, we'd like to get some pictures down here um, in front of the stairs there and with the award. And Jacqueline will get you down there as well.
Actually, that's loose.